I'm going to discuss Delivered and Bolt Deliveries. First, I'll start off with Bolt. Bolt Deliveries. Now, most of the time, they have a person reaching out to you. It just hit me because something just happened. They reached out via text. Can you do this? Now, I thought it was only artificial intelligence. They posted an offer earlier today, but I had already accepted an offer to deliver for Delivered, which pays $58 and change, and to a location that I have delivered to. So I wrote them back because now I'm thinking, this is a real person. This isn't all artificial intelligence, this specific app. They sent me a message. Hi, Michelle Caesar, new order alert. See, I thought this was all artificial intelligence, but I think there's mostly a real person behind these texts, because I wrote back because they sent it out earlier today, then they sent it out again, and I kept checking the app, and I'm like, well, no one's taking it, and I was contemplating it, but I won't have enough time to be on time for both deliveries. I write back, I cannot. I have a delivery tomorrow. I would not have enough time to get to the pickup on time. Thanks anyway. And they wrote back quickly. Got it. Thank you. So now, after that message, I went to check the app. The order is gone. The offer is gone. And then I opened up the Para app because I noticed they do that and it wasn't listed there. So I wonder, did they get someone else with a real person reaching out? Or did they decline it, like they couldn't take it, or give it back to Eastcater? Like I'm really hands-on with these apps. And here's an example. Yesterday, I said no to Bolt because I was willing to drive to Long Beach to pick up, to drop off to Rockville Center if it was at least $38. And they could not give me the $15 bonus, so I didn't bother. I chose to do other things yesterday. They said they couldn't go any higher. They gave a $10 bonus. It wasn't enough money to drive to Long Beach with rain, sleet, and snow. And I ended up staying in yesterday. I don't need to put myself in that position anymore, that I need to work in the bad weather, even though I know it's a moneymaker, but it's not what I want to continue doing to earn money. But if you have to, that's when you make the big bucks. People are more generous, higher payouts. The gig apps want you out there, so they're paying a little more because it's bad weather. You get it. Now check this out. I wonder how this is going to go down. Delivered. In my opinion, this will give, in my market, DoorDash, Grubhub, and Uber Eats a run for their money. They're competing against them. They are test trying something new. Delivered. Get this. They do the intro, take part in Deliveries, January Joyride, break out of the holiday mindset and cruise towards the chance to win an extra cool $100. Now listen carefully. This is the game changer. From January 18th through February 1st, we're giving away $100 weekly to 5 earning partner who complete at least one catering delivery worth $25 or less. $25 or less. Delivered just sent me another offer. Tomorrow, 10:50 a.m. pickup. However, I have an 11:50 a.m. pickup in Garden City. I won't have enough time to pick that up, get it in my car, get it to the delivery, and I'm familiar with that address. I know exactly where to park, I know exactly what to do. But there's no way I'm going to be back in my car driving to the next drop-off by 25 after 11. I won't be done with that probably until 11:30, 20 to 12, What these apps don't take into consideration, you got to find a parking spot. You got to get the bags upstairs. You got to break down the food. You might have to make 2 trips. It's too close. And I wish I could take that. Base fee, $12.50. Tip, $15. It's a pickup in my town, drop off 2 towns away. I must decline it. Not enough time. Earlier today, I delivered a delivered delivery to a building, and I took video footage, and it supports what I just spoke about in the video. Let's also see what happens with delivered from the 18th to the 1st of February. Hey, if they have offers that are $150 worth, subtotal of food, and they're willing to pay $25 or $20, and it's, 5 miles away, of course I'm going to take it. I look forward to seeing what type of offers they will send out to their delivery people. And I hope that they are very local, like, in my opinion, completing a large Uber Eats order. So we'll see about that. So watch the rest of the footage. It supports what I just spoke about. I had to drive around the building to figure out where I needed to go because I needed a ramp, which you see right here. And I parked. I've been here 30 minutes. By the time I got the food on the cart properly, used my bungee cords to secure it, I held the bag, thank goodness, because this was the only ramp to this building. Nobody knew where the elevators were. They were almost on the other side of the building. You would think they'd be in the middle. It's only a 2-floor building. I had to walk. And when I started walking up, there were 2 people that were joining the conference. This was in a big conference glass room, and they were very nice. And I was like, I'm good. And they appreciated it so much, the way I set it up. I'll show you in a moment. Just laid it out. They put down paper towels first because they understand that things leak. He was like, usually the stuff leaks, So I showed him. I used the boxes as the liners. I'll show you in a moment. But whoever was joining the meeting, he grabbed a bag and he was like, hey, we're going that way too. You don't have to. So I was able to use my 2 hands to cruise with them because they were walking fast. And they're like, oh my God, they keep telling us the wrong way. We were told twice where the elevators were, and twice they were wrong, and the woman got annoyed. But not nastily. She was just like, just say you don't know. Now we're walking again. So when we all walked in, they were kind of chuckling like, you're carrying a delivery bag? And they were like, oh, we were walking up with her and we couldn't find the elevator. And it was the first time for them being here too. You have to take that into consideration. Delivered, the AI, I don't know if it's a human or not. I haven't even looked yet. I just ignored it. I'm doing my job. Let me get into the office. Let me lay this out so these people can get on with their meeting. And they were all like, thank you so much. Great setup. Because the guy was like, can you wait a moment? I need to get paper towels. Because he said, usually there's stuff, stuff leaks. He knew. He didn't want his conference tables, filled with, the liquid of the food. So that's what happened. This paid... I guess I might as well show you. Paid $47.88. Let me discuss this. Before I left, when I picked up the food, I opened the boxes. I check everything. Please wrap these up in saran wrap. I shouldn't even have to ask at this stage of the game. Did one of these tops pop off from the salad, the salsa, the other stuff that wasn't liquidy like this? Yes, they did, because I had to walk a 1/4 mile to get to the conference room to get this food onto a table. So thank goodness I said, please, I had to ask, which bothers me, because at this stage, I should not have to ask. Here's the setup. Nicely done. The man, you see his paper towels? He did that. So that was at least another 5 minutes to my, you know what, maybe it was definitely 35 minutes that I was there. By the time I parked, got into the room, and back to my car. And then I opened up the boxes, and he went, that's a great idea. I never thought of doing that. This man was really into, I'm so appreciative of the service that this company offers. And when I left, half the group, the tables in front of that, the conference table, they were all like, thank you. Great setup, because not all delivery people do their job properly. This is where the gig apps are going to go through a transition, because if gig apps like Delivered and Bolt Delivery, just to name a few, oh, and Para, that have all the other companies jumping on board, these are the size orders I'll be delivering regularly. Small to medium-sized catering orders. This was $340 worth of guac food. That's a lot. And there's another angle. To give you an indication, there was another side table. You see it. And then you see my bags right there on my cart. So we'll see how the transition rolls out. I'm someone who would prefer to deliver what I delivered today. I know there was a lot of legwork involved, but now I know for the next time when I deliver to this building, there was no way of going around it. And I know where the elevators are, which is a huge help when you have to walk hallways, to get to an office. Not everyone will qualify to get accepted onto these apps to deliver a catering order, because I had to conduct myself when I got there. Very little spillage. The man even thanked me when he saw the bags around the boxes. He was like, thank you. I've done this before. They love this setup. He knew the moment he realized, oh, she got this. I'm going to leave her alone. He left me alone for the 8 minutes that I needed to get everything out of my bags and lay them on the table. And I just opened up the boxes. I'm used to it. I set it up quickly and it was done. There are a lot of delivery people out there that wouldn't be a good fit to enter an office to set up a catering order. That bothers you? It's just not everybody fits a certain job. It's just the way it is. I'm good at this. Do I want to continue to food delivery? I would prefer to do this instead of a lot of little orders and have a set schedule, because now I'm rocking and rolling with my online business, which will lead me to something else in the near future. I just have to produce more work so I have an example to see if I can work with someone. I really don't want to be hired as an employee, because I want to work with someone who's an entrepreneur like myself. I have my whole world set up online. I would prefer to, I'm very upset I couldn't take that first order in Freeport. I would just complete 2 morning deliveries and call it a day. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I know it ended up being a lot longer. These videos take time, energy, there's effort involved. And at least I'm showing you what's about to go down. I feel there's going to be a lot of changes happening in the first quarter of 2024. So stay tuned. Until the next video clip. Have a good one, everybody. Bye for now.